Hey guys, Popular Boat here. We're going to be doing some more of the Kingdom of Denmark campaign. It's been a few days and I need to get my head around what I was up to before I wrapped up last. That's right. So we're on our second or third raid of the English coasts again. And seeing how the world is playing out. Let's get started. We've got a budget deficit. I'll need to start taking some loot back soon. Really hoping we take some more prisoners so we can ransom them off. We've lost our court chaplain. Well, seer. We should have the correct words. Is there any provinces she can go and convert? Yes, there is. You can go fulfill your dreams. Now, we are playing as Grima of Denmark. He is looking pretty good in terms of traits so far. Our Chancellor is pissed off. So we have we're strong, we're a Varangian, Viking, Wrath, gregarious, charitable, content, and brave. Although we're in debt. Are we leading the sieges? Come on, autosave. Raiders of the King. Yes, we are. Let's get our other guys on the flanks and continue these sieges. Okay, we need our new Chancellor. Perfect. We have a vassal who wants to be someone important. We've finally taken Bury and the men are already busy looting and setting fires. A glorious day. Fantastic. So, as one of the Norse nations, if you go raiding the coasts, you can get this, you can get the trait of Viking, so your character has been off raiding. And that gives you extra prestige because you're a top bloke. Your martial score is higher, your personal combat is higher, and people of the same religion and people with the same trait like you better. It seems several of your overseers have pushed the workers too far. There have been several riots in Zealand, and while construction has not been delayed, it has not been delayed yet. It certainly may come to that if the riots spread further. So we're going through an event chain to build a city at the moment, I think, and I think that's from that. Let me just turn down the music slightly, so I don't have to talk over it as much. So, as the Norse nations, when you go off raiding, your character can become, if your character's involved in leading the raids, he can become a Viking, which is basically a great trait to have. Having people like you better is pretty important. We might just go crush this Essex stack once we finish sieging down his provinces. We've taken another one. I would like 10% chance, lose prestige, warriors are angered. I'd rather try and collect more prisoners. I really badly need the money. How much is on our ship now? 88. Let's split the fleet in half and send the half that has money to go drop it off and come back. Fleet has returned and now we're back in, well, now we're not broke. Who can we imprison and why? Our spy master. I don't know what she's done wrong. She likes us. We don't know if she's plotting anything. So let's pardon her so she'll like us a bit more. A dispute has arisen with merchants in Zealand, many of whom are unaccustomed to the idea of setting up in buildings, as we are asking them to. They prefer their traditional methods, they say. Unless we get the merchants on board with the new city, it will never be completed. Send blank to negotiate with them. 50% the construction will be delayed, 50% will continue. Round up a few and execute them. Are we cruel already? No, I think we're a pretty good guy. And I'm not keen on abandoning the project. I will be hoping to reform my Nordic faith, assuming I can get our authority up high enough and take control of the provinces I need. Really not keen on converting. No point being a proud Viking if I'm not going to continue raiding. Okay, we have an expensive lifestyle currently. I need to move my ships down. Oh, they're actually attacking us. Time to get wrecked. Now they outnumber us in cavalry and heavy infantry, but we outnumber them considerably with just swarms of men. So, at the start of the game, the Norse faith isn't reformed, and reforming the faith makes it into an organized religion. It gives you the chance to declare holy wars against Christians, so you can try and take provinces from people who aren't members of your faith, and apparently we suffer prestige loss. We currently suffer prestige loss while we're at peace, but we lose the ability to raid. We'll see how we go. It takes a while to get the provinces we need to be able to reform, and I'm quite happy being able to raid and just getting huge stacks of money, because eventually that'll just mean that we are throwing tons of money into our castles and we'll have a pretty substantial lead. Prisoners, please. Let's ransom our prisoners, get some money. This guy is offering to pay his ransom. During our wife's recent visit to Gotland, we have had a great time discussing the similarities between our people. Would we like a non-aggression pact with Gotland? Yes, I think we would, because he has a fair few men. A wonderful idea. Would you like to form an alliance? Yes, they would. We've been friends with Sweden for a while, but they don't want to be friends yet. Ransom denied, ransom denied. Cool. We've got some money back. We're still losing a fair bit, but that's due to all of our men being raised. Our daughter needs an education focus. Let's give her thrift. Carrot owes us a favour, hey? We've finally taken Maldon and the men are busy looting and setting fires. Have fun, guys. As your men return from looting the holding, one of them hands you an axe with a strange purple sheen and a plus etched into the handle, followed by the number 2, so we have a +2 axe. Gain 2 martial. Fantastic. We've got such high martial skill. Yeah, some of you guys watching will probably have a better description of concepts. Like I've played, how much have I played of this now? I've played almost 500 hours, but I haven't played it regularly enough this year to be able to explain mechanics quite comprehensively. We've taken another round, another holding, and we want more prisoners. Let's move on to Kent. Small spear throwing competition will be held, and this always ends up with someone getting maimed, so let's throw some pointy sticks around. Oh no, who is that? No one I recognise. Unfortunate for them. After dozens of spearsmen thrown through the air, a sole victor emerges. Oh, we didn't win this time. A lunatic won. That's unfortunate. Your ability to take down any man in a brawl is widely renowned. Many speak of your prowess and how it would be unwise to pick a fight with you. Gain some bonus prestige. Excellent. What title can we create? Our concubine is pregnant. That's the attractive one. Fantastic. What can we create? Duchy of Scania. Perhaps once we finish off our raids we'll have enough money for that. What were we plotting? This guy killed our father in a battle and we were hoping to kidnap him. Emperor of the Romans. There is a new Basilius Constantinos the 6th. Fantastic. Do we have our own children yet? Only a daughter. So our heir is our brother. What's he like? He's stressed. Ah, that's right. We betrothed him to our attractive, strong daughter. Your daily routine involves repeatedly swinging your blade at a training dummy, however you can only learn so much from fighting an inanimate enemy, and the practice gets dreadfully dull after a while. Let's get a sparring partner. Yes, another budget deficit. Not really worth splitting the fleet off yet. How's our technology looking? Taking another province, or another holding. Let's move on to Sussex. Okay. What am I needing to build next? Who the hell are they? Why are they hostile to us? What is he after? Oh, what a dick. Okay, a large merchant caravan from a distant land has arrived at the gate of your stronghold. Let's welcome the merchant in. As evening falls, the fat merchant sits beside the fire and regales you and the rest of the court with stories of his travels. Tell us more about this mythical realm of Hinduistan. Dawn breaks and the caravan prepares to move on. The merchant insists on leaving you a gift as thanks to your great hospitality. Fantastic. I would very much appreciate a new steward. Although he's not a great steward, but he is a eunuch. Do we have a court eunuch at the moment? Who are you? You're an idiot. He is an imbecile. Who is he going against? That dude likes us more, so he can go away. Okay. Pretty much everything's waiting on money. Money and prestige. Cool. I will leave that how it is. Okay, let's send our loot back now. We've lost our spy master. Take the loot back. Go back again. We have a new daughter, Sigrid. That's a fine name. New spy master. This guy would be happy being on our council. And he's okay. He's not the greatest of spy masters, but he will do. Another merchant. Yes, tell us more of Hindustan. Did we get a second guy named Musa? Oh no, we had Mabali and then Musa. I always appreciate getting some free people. Close. Let's check our titles while this is paused, and he can be our court eunuch. Herdsman, and half-sister can be a herdsman. Let's get rid of these trashy commanders. We've finally taken Arundel. Let's take some prisoners if we can. Let's try and ransom them off. Let's merge our fleets again, and doing pretty well. Hoping for some nice strong characters. Our brother isn't that great, but our daughter is pretty good. Another potential prisoner. He would like to be auctioned off. Is there anyone over this side we can raid comfortably? How is Holland's army looking? Smaller than ours. How about these provinces? That's pretty wealthy actually. The sight of Egil fills us with contempt. Challenge the Cur to a duel. What's his personal combat like? 7 to our 9. Let's do it. He's an adventurer though. Let's see how we go. Challenge you to a duel, sir. He's refused the challenge. We gain some prestige. We should be able to upgrade a holding. Let's give ourselves a fort. We've taken another province, or another holding. That's Sussex done. Let's move along. Oh, yeah, okay, we can do that, I guess. No, that's probably a bad idea. So, the Carolingian Empire holds... What's that? Wales or something? No, it's not Wales. Somerset. Holds Somerset for some reason. We've accepted a call to arms against these guys. Okay, time for our armies to go back home. Would we like to accept a marriage between our sister and this guy? Not really. He doesn't even like us. Our half-sister though, we can probably get an alliance from this. Anyone worth marrying? Fleet is returned. Let's put everyone away, raise our armies again, and get ready for this war. And we'll call in our vassals, educate our sister. What's she looking good at? Intrigue. Playful and haughty. Playful fits, that's good. Good question. I wouldn't mind playing a Merchant Republic again, actually. It's been a while. There's an achievement associated with being a Norse Republic, isn't there? Man, Sweden's getting wrecked. Oh, fuck him. Okay, the Carolingian Empire has declared war on us. What is his army looking like? Massive. What is he wanting? Holy War for Eastphalia. Is that just this one province? Because I'll happily give that up to him. Reduces his imperial decadence. He'll gain Eastphalia, so he'll just take Hamburg. Yep, I'm happy with that. I would rather not lose all of my men. Okay, we need a new spy master, new seer. You can have it. Nowhere to spread religions. How about you improve relations? That war is ended. Who are we going to raid? These guys, I think. Or we can go a bit further. How is Iberia looking? 5,000 men. Arrange betrothal between our half-sister and this clown. Who picked one? Do you have a decent army? You've got no army. Go away. Need a new commander. He will do fine. Don't have any castles, don't have any cities yet. Culture's not an issue. As he is growing older, I can see that Arnfast could use some guidance in one of my experienced areas, the art of war. This is my chance to make an effort for the sake of his education, but what can I offer? We can show bravery, chance he'll become stubborn, or teach him wrath. Bravery is always a good trait. Oh, what the hell? My brother has been murdered. That's not good. Who's this guy? Not really... not super closely related to us. That's painful. At least we gained some titles. The holy sites we need are... one over here. We hold one of them already, and we need upland. So it shouldn't be too difficult for us to get. It's just a bit of a... won't be happening immediately. And it is time for me to take a very quick break while I cycle things. So, give me 1 second. Thanks guys for watching. I will see you in the next segment. Thanks for the follow.